Hello, this is Selena of Rain City Creativity. I wanted to show you how to emboss a sentiment or actually any other stamped image using pigment ink. Now, a lot of people, and I'm going to be making actually this card, a variation of it. It's quite a nice Christmas card. You can't see, the embossing powder is glittery. Can I get that? A little bit. But a lot of people think that they have to use Versamark. This is just Versamark ink for embossing, but you don't. You can use any pigment ink. So I'm going to show you how to do that now and make the card. So the stamp set that I'm using is this one. It's Silhouette Stamps, Katie Sue Designs. I'm using the Season's Greetings, and this I bought from Joann's. Okay, so first thing is you have to make sure you have everything ready to go. I have my iridescent ice embossing powder that I got years ago from Stampin' Up. I have my white cardstock and my stamp. This is just to put any leftover embossing powder. So I'm telling you this now because I'm going to be doing some heating with my heat gun, so I won't be able to talk that time. Okay, so we have to do this really quickly. Okay, mark, get set, go. Stamp it up, or ink it up I should say. And I like using pigment ink on acrylic stamps. You just get a really nice tone to it and a nice crisper image. It doesn't bubble up. Okay, now, so here we go. Make sure I'm in focus here. Okay. Leave it for a little bit. You don't want to be in too much of a rush. You don't have to press really hard, but I like to put my fingers on the middle because sometimes you don't get a nice image. Okay, here we go. Now, you don't want to overheat it because that will make the spots go, will lose the iridescent part of it. That happened a little bit on this one in that area, but you know, you can't tell. So there, that turned out really nicely. Again, the trick is doing it as quickly as possible. Okay, let's move this over, back. I always transfer my embossing powders to my own container. In fact, if it's an embossing powder I use all the time, like a clear, I put it in a big sandwich size container. Then all I have to do is dip my embossed or my inked image in, and I don't even have to mess around with foolscap paper. Okay, get that out of the way. Good. So the other part of this card is the blue. Oh, inside is kind of cute, and I'll show you that too. Okay, so we'll be doing something similar to that. Okay. So what I did was I took the same die cut, it was a Spellbinders. I embossed it with my Big Shot. This is a Snowflake Embossing plate. I'm turning it this way, and I'm going to attach it like this. But you'll notice this is silver because what I've done is to give it a little bit more definition. Look how quickly nice it's going to look. Put a bit more. Okay, you can see the image there. I don't have to do the middle part because that is going to be covered. Now the other thing to note is, with you see my sponge, it isn't anything fancy. In fact, all it is regular house sponges. Got these for $1.25 at a dollar store. Yeah, it would have been $1. So it's just a regular sponge. I have 2 packages. This is on my second package. I haven't opened this one yet. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just attach this to this one. Now I like using. Oops. I like using score tape on any of my stamped images, a cardstock that's going to go on this embossed surface, because it's not going to adhere to the whole cardstock, just to the raised parts, and I find that it comes undone. So I'm going to even this up. Good. Okay, and then what I'm going to do, I'll come back to this in a moment. I'm going to just, white goes first, to adhere my base to my folded card. And this is not an A4 size. This is, I think they call it A6. Where's the envelope? Here's the envelope. The envelope is 4 3/4 by 6 1/2. Almost 6 3/4, give or take. So it's just a teeny bit bigger than the A4 size. But because this is quite a bit bigger, I tried it on the A4 and it just looked too crowded. So what I'm going to do is just attach. Now, the other thing that I did, which I'm not going to worry about, is just to distress the edges with more of this silver. A bit. Okay. Now I'm just going to plug it on. Oops. There we go. Make sure it's even on all sides. There. And now I'm going to attach my decorative paper to the card front. Now, this paper comes from Die Cuts with a View Winter Matte Stack. There it is, special buy $4, but I had a coupon, so it worked out to be closer to like $3. Oops. But any any Christmas paper looks fine. Ugh, what did I do there? Hold on. I don't want this lifting up. I was cover that up a little bit. There we go. Now, I'm just gonna even that up here. There, so that's nice and straight. But like I was saying, here's this I got from the Dollar Tree, and I have made the same card using this pretty design. That was $1.25, and that was from the Dollar Tree, so that's cool. Now, we go back to our focal point here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug in a couple of brads there. So let's do that now. I have my, all, nope, there it is. Making memories, and I need a spongy thing, which I thought I had here. Okay, I'm just going to use this. Poke a hole. We're going to put one, give or take right about here, and we'll do one right about here. Okay, now that I poked my holes, I'm just going to make them a little bigger so the brad prongs can fit. Here we go with this one. Just pick a brad where the prongs are a little off. There we go. What does that? Yeah, okay. So that, I'm going to show you what I have on the back in a moment. And then, now I'm going to use a dark blue snowflake. This one had a light blue, but I want to see what it looks like with the dark blue. Oh, it looks alright. There. Okay. So what this is if you look at my Daiso haul, you'll see that I got this double-sided foam tape in the black, and I just put strips of that. And what I like about foam tape, as opposed to the little foam squares, is that it covers quite a lot of surface, and a lot of people will put a foam dot there, but no one will put anything in the middle. You don't want to do that because this will become concave, and it'll dip, and it'll look just not very good. Oh, there we go. Now I'm going to attach this to this focal point to my card. Hopefully it's close to being centered. It's pretty good, like that. There. Okay. Now I have this really cool double-sided, or no, this is a ribbon, die-cut ribbon, and it has sticky tape on it, so it's nice to just take the tape off and glue it down. So let's try. Oh, I have to though do something first. I have to cut it so it just fits. Okay, this is gonna annoy me. There. Oh, it's on my finger. Ah! There. There, that's better. Gotta even it up. I should have done that before I glued everything down. Yeah, this I got from my local scrapbook store. I'm lucky in that I'm one of the lucky people who still have a local scrapbook store in my neighborhood. It's a shame that a lot of them are closing, but you know, people like me, fortunately, will buy online. I live close to the border, so I can go pick up items that I've purchased from the States. I can go to the States and go to stores there that we don't have here. Okay, and this is still a little bit off. Let's try that. Still a teeny bit off. That's better. Pretty perfect. Well, close enough. Okay, now on the original card, I used these 3 little snowflakes, plastic snowflakes, that I had purchased from Michael's after Christmas. It was like 20 cents for this long strand. I think it actually goes on the Christmas tree. And then I just cut off those snowflakes. But what I find is that they're like camouflage. You can't see them very well. So instead, I'm going to use these blue flatback gems because they will show up a little better. I've already cut. Yeah, I'm going to do in little groups of 2. Put, oops, let's make sure they're even. Oh, for crying out. There, 2. Let's get 2 more. And I like putting my embellishments in odd numbers. Good. And now the last one that's stuck on my fingers. Is that pretty good? There. Yeah, it's alright. I don't know if I like it that much, but that's okay. Now the inside. Oops. I always like decorating the inside of my card. Here's the other one. And this element is just from the paper pad. I just cut this little square out, just one of these little paper tags. And then I just cut around it. So I'm just going to take off my adhesive. Let me just see what I'm going to do here. I might do it just a little bit different. See, yeah. Like that. It doesn't have to go all the way to the bottom because this little guy is going to cover it up. And I'm just going to cut that little top of the strip of the decorative paper off. Take all of these off. Yeah, these gems, I should tell you, they're from my, this is a Canadian dollar store called Dollarama. My favorite. I have these, what, $2. I have these in every color. They come in clear and red, clear and gold, clear and purple, mixed colors. I love it. I have them in every color. They're just my favorite. Okay, and now I'm just going to place it on the inside of the card. Oops. There. And there you have it. Teeny bit different. And this was the original, but now you can see that you can emboss with using pigment ink. So I hope you like the card. Please like and subscribe. I'll be doing more videos, and have yourself a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.